Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. They face second down and 7. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's second and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got it inside the 5. And the 49ers have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down. A run on first and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his third touchdown on the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's going to be taken down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick.
To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Herbert now on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger! Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. It's a gain of 34. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Herbert. This is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, this is Wright. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That one taken in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Baylor Tigers. What is up?
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd and 10. In motion now, it's Miller. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On 2nd down, here's Wright. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find it.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Set. Reload.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Set.
They send the tight end in motion.
Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ready.
On first down, Herbert. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard.
Set. Ready. Reload. Set.
Now a handoff running right. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. No problem there on the extra point. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. A give here to Wright. And he'll get about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a giant first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Back to the air one more time. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, New York. Greg, what a great play called down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands. He's got that big-bodied tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender, and it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
On play action now, Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Sly now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Giants have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Herbert now on 1st down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. His kick is good. And the Niners will cut into that lead. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Giants are out on top as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, ram. Set. Ready.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Tight end going in motion here. To throw, it's Herbert. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. He'll get this out wide. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. He'll drop to throw. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. A gain there of 21. First down, Giants. Head up. This is right. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now, faking the give. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Giants. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That one complete to Leggett. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, Just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Second down and 8.
Set. Grenade. Grenade. Ready.
Now Herbert. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Niners first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. Throwing now is Herbert. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a give up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Putting the tight end in motion. Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Run out of the gun with Wright. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hot. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play. On the give, it's Wright. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hey, go lion. Set. Hey, ram. Set.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, a run for right. He's inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Giants. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Giants are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. What is it?
They'll stick with him again. A gain there of 11. First down, 49ers.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Set. 380. Good up. Set.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
To throw is Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set. Go.
Now Herbert. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Home to troops right. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Giants has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Run again with Wright. And this will be a Giants 1st down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Back on the ground and back to Wright. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. A carry here for Wright. A big hole. And he will score again. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Giants. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Giants are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Set. Set.
On first down, Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch. Second down and 3.
Second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, Ray. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll let one go down the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. Herbert to the air again. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Let's go. Hey. Green hot.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. They'll run with Wright. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Giants tack on one more to their lead.
49ers 39. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Let's go. Ready.
To throw, it's Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a play fake. Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set. Set.
Herbert to the air again. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to